Hi there, Tonya D here. I'm the host of Musing with Tonya D podcast and CEO of the Shaman Healers Academy, the Shamanic Healing Academy, for online wizards looking to connect with their intuitive self at tonyad.com. And if you don't know me, I have been in the intuitive realm for most of my earthly existence. I primarily do this now through online digital products. Guided to work with many mentors, Spirit guided me to Elder Melodoma Somé, an indigenous medicine man, an elder of the Dagara tribe in Dano, Burkina Faso, West Africa. Along with Cindy Dell, we have opportunities to be guided to these mentors and be protégés of their magic, medicine, and ritual. Why digital? Well, I think I don't need to tell you, the digital products are hands down the easiest, most fulfilling way that exists online. Being able to connect with anyone all over the world. I believe soon in our future, telepathy, a virtual subtle world, will be on this horizon. What else allows us to learn from the comforts of our own library in the sky? And chances are, if you are listening to this, you have the desire to connect with your intuitive self too. Inspiring, igniting your gift and purpose, the origins that reside within you. Chances are you too may be running into the feelings maybe of being stuck on the hamster wheel, repeating patterns, possibly missing more than just one thing or all the things. So if you live in Salt Lake City, Utah, coming to Crohn's Hollow on July 16th, I will be sharing insight into gift and purpose. This is a live event, however, not online. If you would like to investigate the rising of the origins, a free online immersion I do twice a year. The portal for the other goodies and the replays from this year's rising are on the highway. In this immersion, I walk you through the elementals, baby steps into integrating them, connecting to an elemental so you can see the elementals that you too can use to ground fundamentally, organically, naturally, and more, along with merging them with the subtle energies. You're going to see, feel, and sense what elemental subscribes to you. So head on over to club.tonyad.tv/rise to join that free immersion. Otherwise, I'll see you at Crohn's Hollow in Salt Lake City, Utah, July 16th at 1 p.m. Inshallah and Ashe. As always, divine will's blessings to you and for you. And welcome to the Musing Moon Meditation. This Musing Moon Meditation is dedicated to the season of Gemini, speaking our truths, our solar plexus, arriving on 17th or 18th of June, 2023, depending on your timeline, 12:36 a.m. Eastern, 11:36 p.m. Central, 10:36 p.m. Mountain, 9:36 p.m. Pacific. Go ahead and check your timeline when she apexes for you. But also looking into your sun sign, your rising sign, to see where this new moon's energy is actually going to impact you. New moons are usually prime time for manifesting, invoking with words. So with this Gemini season, words have extra power. They're empowering. And the mind, Mercury, is home in the season of Gemini. So the mind is absolutely on fire, engaging, moving us forward. Maybe it's time to start with the blank slate and really word it up. Communicate a change to reaffirm, do things over, welcoming in those new beginnings, planting seeds, in this case, thoughts and words, being mindful for our future. The universe can bring out our serenity or burst out loud. Shouting out loud is kind of what I'm seeing. Just really drawing our attention to things we can revitalize, refresh. In this case, being our thoughts, refreshing thoughts, life affirming thoughts. So you may find or be drawn to attending to things in your garden that are no longer working. You may feel a sense of inspiration, building blocks around ideas, attitude, even being a wordsmith. The moon joins the sun, creating a potent energy out into the galactic sky with almost an exact square with Neptune, a T-square actually with the galactic center, arriving at the 26th degree. So are you ready to be in the receivership, maybe responsibilities, committing to a new way of wording, being a wordsmith, along with a feeling, thoughts and feelings? What's the feeling you get when you are on the opposite side of the spectrum of receiving? Are you able to open up and receive, or do you shut down and allow your mind to control you? It's time to wrap the mind differently. You are the gift. It's time to level up those thoughts. around committing or being able to decide on what you can and cannot open up to accept or receive, and feeling the feeling that comes with it. So it's kind of a ripening energy for setting our intentions, taking actions on any inspirations that have really found you, those opportunities. It's a powerful time to really send out into the universe, invoking, using words, what you wish to draw back to you, being in receivership. So Neptune's also in this cosmic dance, the planet of illusions, dreams, inspirited love, spiritual connection, highly active, digging deeper. So there may be some little fog happening out in the cloud lines, clouding our judgments, creating a sense of uncertainty. This is where we need to be more discerning. So you may feel this invitation to really build, grow something new, building blocks, starting over on something in your life. It also may feel a little bit topsy-turvy-ish, the Fae, difficult, being at a crossroads to know exactly what your path is. So this veil of energy over what we are receiving, transmitting, even transmuting, Neptune can kind of make things seem what they are not, the illusion, like listening to the universe through static. So just being extra mindful of aligning with your true spiritual path. Being the god of the ocean, connected to the messenger of the gods, one may create this fogginess, the confusion, but the gift that also offers some very deeply spiritual communication, spiritual connection, clouds our outer world in an effort to really draw us in, gravitating towards when we aren't able to see what is exactly right in front of us. It's the blind eye. It's the peripheral view that's static, right? We can't see it. It's muted. So we have to take one step at a time, a baby step, truly listening to our voice, the authenticity, the voice of our intuition, using your intuitive gifts, psychic abilities to really guide you. If you're not sure what those are, go ahead and take my Change Your Stars quiz. It's super fun, especially if you are curious about your intuitive gifts and purpose. We all have an intuitive gift and a purpose. Just saying. So just being really encouraged by Spirit to allow and trust ourselves to truly listen to our inner voice, Spirit, for the next path to take or initiate. But it's also connected to our spiritual connection, the crown center. So if you are having a challenge, unable to hear or listen, feel to your intuition, whatever that is, or even trusting yourself, validating yourself, starting with self-love. Self-love is actually the key to all foundations, but allowing the gift of Spirit, the universe, to really vibrate magically, sinking down to the bones of your soul, the shaman's portal, and knowing you are wrapped in universal divine love. These are universal streams the universe has granted us from the heavenly realm, and allowing these vibrations to really infuse, percolate, opening up our heart with those universal streams of just that galactic love, the love that we are, the star that I believe everyone is, really reminding ourselves that we are loved, how loved we are, and taking that movement forward, the steps to really feel that love emanating through our entire essence, our entire beingness. Often love truly is the tonic that each and every one of us need. Often asking ourselves, is this loving to me? I won't go down that rabbit hole. However, we also have Pluto, the god of the underworld. Hades is joining on this, infusing its energy as well. This is the planet that gives transformation. It's the shaman's portal, boundaries, energetic and otherwise. Physical boundaries even. So you may be experiencing all these transformations and changing and shifting that really need to take place. We have the assistance of the god of the underworld, the god of transformation, possibly establishing new boundaries around whatever it is we're establishing, drawing the line on, lifting up the drawbridge. And then we also got Saturn. Saturn's in the mix. It's like committing, it's being the boss, the CEO, the leadership. That's going off on holiday right before the peak. So this Gemini new moon is a very strong force to work with, having Saturn here being the Lord of Karma, the master, the cold father, the dark father, bringing up some karmic lessons. Saturn's kind of the gift of the gods right now in Pisces. So it's as if God universe is handing over the platter of that lesson. We possibly actually need to add more compassion and forgiveness in this area as well. So you may feel this is going to be a very hyperactive, maybe vigilant mind full of thoughts, overactive in these areas. But the main arena is to truly feel where the moon is excelling, doing some soul cleansing, lending a hand, leading us to those deeper self-reflections, self-realizations, and feeling or doing this kind of as an ebb and a flow, expanding, pulsing our awareness, growing our soul down to our bones, allowing us to make those new producing beginnings, building blocks in our lives. And again, Gemini is our mind. It's the twins. One's mortal, one's immortal. Two sides of the mind. Logical, intuitive. The solar plexus is pulsing. It's reminding us that these two channels, these two celestial beings, the connection with both of these channels are actually working in harmony. The soul's harmonics, balancing the threads, the tones, the tonality, the voice, navigating this earthly realm that we've all been invited to be upon at this time, galactic moment. So with that, I'm going to go through each of the signs. And of course, we're going to start with Gemini. So this is happening and playing out in your first house. So it's how you view yourself, being you, being bedazzled, getting better acquainted with the most intriguing, fascinating, eclectic person in your life. Who would that be? None other than you. So again, this is happening in your first house of who am I? How does the world see me? How do I show up? Your personal self-love streams. You're being invited, invoking, the door is opening to really stay curious, questioning everything about who you are down to the soul of your bones. The who am I? What you like, what you don't, what you want to be. Knowing that you haven't met everyone that you're going to love in this life, yourself included. Not yet. Patience. Sit on your hands. Your hands moving is a sign that you aren't listening. So sitting on your hands, especially when you feel overwhelmed with all those thoughts that are streaming in, and realizing that you don't already know all the things and maybe you have yet to learn or understand. So again, stay curious, question everything, and keep asking those deep and spirited questions. Keep learning and doing the work. Cancer, for you, this new moon is happening in your 12th house, the subconscious realm. So maybe think about all the ways that you can better be kinder to who you are. Maybe being a better friend to who you are as well. So you're kind of being invited to tune in and listen to you, yourself, trusting what your gut instincts are really telling you, despite whatever compelling voices from your inner critic may be sounding off upon. Again, being a better friend to yourself. So when your friends turn to you for advice, they do so because of your gentle support, your kind words, your nurturingness, your emotional foundation, being open-minded, the approaches that you offer. People come to you because you're compassionate, you're heartfelt. However, are you that way with your own perceived faults, failures? So this lunation is truly asking you to quiet the voices that are holding you back from seeing yourself as the divine energy being that everybody else adores around you. Leo, this inspiriting new moon is lighting up your 11th house. Groups, networks, dreams, wishes. So really be prepared for some exciting, illuminating new updates in your surroundings, your social circle, your community. So you're really being invited to go along for the ride. It's as if your cosmic reminder that there is one constant in life, and we all know this. Change is inevitable. We're always transforming, changing, shifting. So instead of resisting it, lean into it. Go with the flow. It's a time to get out, stay curious, especially about new opportunities, endless possibilities that may just be percolating up from the streams. Just because you've always done something a certain way with a certain someone doesn't mean that you can't incorporate new people or an approach into this frequency, energy, vibration. So this energy is suggesting not only that you can do this, but maybe you probably should open a door to a new perspective or a village. Virgo, you are going to have a magical turning point in your career. You might just not even know it yet, but the new moon is actually activating your 10th house of vocation, leadership, career. So you're really being invited to consider all of the ways that you're actually ready to gravitate towards and take that next step, vital energy, but could be holding yourself back. Could it be the fear of failure, fear of change? But at this moment, the stars have opened up. They're aligning to bring you new opportunities, new doorways to do more of what your heart loves. What do you love? That might be a question to ask yourself. To do more of what feeds your flame, your creativity, your curiosity. Go where your heart tells you, trusting the process that you will get there safely and otherworldly. Libra, what's happening for you? This is happening in your 9th house of travel, wisdom. It's really calling you out to open up, to listen to your instincts when it comes to where you want to grow, explore. Where is your curiosity leading you to? Where's there a sense of adventure? Where is it pulling you towards, nudging you towards? Is there a wanderlust urging you, stirring in your soul? Have you wanted to embark on a new course of study? Right now truly is the time to authenticate, speaking your mind, invoking spiritual truths, your will into existence. So these are very auspicious, benevolent new beginnings. So really taking root, being rooted in how you see the world, your place in it. So it's not a time to hold back from living the life you've always dreamed of, living the life you're meant to live. Scorpio. This is probing in your home, your 8th house of secrets and intimacy. This mind is like this pulsating, deep intellectual frequency of secrets coming out. So you're kind of being invited to kind of reframe trusting your boundaries on even how you communicate and relate to other people. More importantly, you're also being invited to reframe how you relate to yourself. Who am I inside of me? Do I trust myself? So being vulnerable is never easy. However, it's always worth it. So this is about asking other people questions, listening carefully for the answers without any judgment. It's always about answering the same hard-hitting questions about ourselves. It's not exposing ourselves. It's really revealing who we are, what we desire. Your needs are actually valid. You just have to know what they are. So asking those curious questions. Trust intimacy as well. Sagittarius, this new moon is happening in your house of partnerships, relationships, coming in to show you that there is so much left to learn. Gemini is all about learning, staying curious and questioning everything. I probably should have said that for each of you, everyone tuning in. But right when you think that you know everything there is to know about love and romance, you actually can get easily stuck in a patterning. There even can be comfort in that repetitive rhythm, that patterning. But as a Sagittarian, not only do you have spontaneous energy, fire, energy infused in your core, your star, you also know deep down that relationships are meant to really push you, to assist you, to grow. So this lunation is actually a reminder to seek out those dynamics, not necessarily new partners. It could be, but maybe a new different kind of partnership. It could also be business, that you really allow yourself to shift your mind and, more importantly, also your heart. The sun is the heart and the mind is the season we're in. Capricorn. So this is activating your house of routines, health, service. So it's time to really restructure your foundation, your habits, in a way that really sparks more joy, more curiosity. Put some spontaneity back on your to-do list. It may be the only way that we can ensure that you actually listen to what the stars have in store for you as you embark on this new chapter in your day-to-day life, work, service, health. Maybe you get intrigued to start a new eating habit, listening to your body. That's where the curiosity is going to come in. You know, there's a lot of wonder and magic to be found in often the most mundane tasks if we allow ourselves to actually see it and gravitate towards it. And just remember that you are seriously the most responsible, committed, driven sign. Like I said, not to put it out there, but the dark father, that's what it always comes to mind, the strictness. So maybe you're being over-stricting to yourself, restricting yourself. Just know you're going to get done what needs to be done. So it's time to think of fun as something that actually needs to be done, and you need to be responsible to yourself to have that fun. Aquarius, this is happening in your 5th house of all the pleasure, romance. Oh my gosh, creativity, lucky you, blossoming. There's a plethora of otherworldly opportunities for you. And you know what? The hard part's actually going to be which pathway do you want to go down? Which avenue do you want to enjoy? So this is the expansion of who you are, the sun, your creativity, your creative genius, your gift, your purpose, innovating new ideas, solutions possibly that you may have never considered. Maybe you're becoming charming, a lot of villagers attracted to you. If you're looking maybe to start a family, this could be blessed with a baby. So grab what feels most aligned with you energetically. The choice is yours, always having free will. Pisces, for you, this is happening in your home, family, your emotional foundations. There may be some big changes coming to your home. Maybe a change of scenery is happening. This is like a great opportunity. Maybe there's a real estate adventure. Maybe you're being blessed with an extra bit of luck at this time. Maybe you could also find that your relationships with your family are undergoing some change, some transformation. One that could really help you relate to them more easily out into the future. Planting those seeds now and watch them grow for you through this new story through your life. Self-realization, self-reflecting, growing your family differently. Aries, for you, this is happening in your 3rd house of communication. So your mind possibly has its buzz on. All these buzzing new ideas, thoughts percolating. They're likely going to match up with the volume of notifications, emails, messages just piling up on your phone or actually on your desk as well. Maybe there's something like the bell of the ball. So you're going to be extra vigilant and extra busy. Going where your curiosity takes you. Again, questioning everything. And instead of being overwhelmed, answer the call, literally perhaps, where your heart is leading you, and notice who or what you want to respond to. And if your mind happens to wander off, really pay attention. It's going to show you the way to your new path forward, opening those doors. And again, stay curious. You don't have to respond to everything either. Taurus. This new moon is happening in your 2nd house of income. What do you value? Likely, maybe you're feeling the need to indulge, the urge to splurge. Maybe you've got your eye on something, a new car, a new boat. I don't know. This is all about the add to cart. What do you want? The energy is all over it for you. All you need to do is dig into what you're gravitating, heartfelt to buy, materialize, and then ask yourself why. So it's time for you to stay curious about wants and needs, about your heart's desires. It's time to unpack what you're looking for or even heartfelt longing for, desiring for, without shaming yourself for it. The more you question your motives, the closer you get to discovering what it is that your heart truly wants. And you know, sometimes it's just that one thing, and it's time to say it's okay. You deserve it, heartfelt. So with all of that, let's climb into our skin, embody our body, our essence, the divine star that I believe each and every one of us are, our gift and our purpose. So as you know, I always like to take an in-breath, hold for a count of 3, and then exhale for a count of 3. Just climbing into our body, into our skin, all the way down, bringing in, I'm feeling, it is Gemini, so I am feeling the golden sun, just saying, the big brightest yellow as ever could be, percolating down into the solar plexus, our will channel, our affirmation channel, our administration channel, mental clarity. Maybe we scrub the mental field. I kind of like doing that. I've been scrubbing all the energetic fields lately, all the cosmic debris. So take a breath. Deep inhale, hold for a count of 3. And exhale, release. Inhale all the way down from the cosmos down to the solar plexus. Hold for a count of 3. Exhale into the earth star, the star that I believe we all are, manifesting into this earth plane. So as you focus on your breathing, I feel called to actually cleanse both channels of our mind, the logical side and the intuitive side. So maybe doing a little bouncing of breath. On an inhale, down through the energy body to the solar plexus, possibly going to the logical side. Exhale and release through the intuitive side. And then inhaling down through to the solar plexus, the intuitive creative side, and exhaling through the logical side. So just kind of focus on your breath and where it's going. If it's going to the logical side, the intuitive side, and your solar plexus percolating, pulsing, vibrating. Just focus on your breath. Possibly finding a quiet place where you can relax, find your inner peace, and more importantly, quiet the mind, quieting the mind, the vigilant mind. Taking a deep breath in and exhale, release. Focusing again on the flow, breathing in through your God spot, even if you're called to go there to the core of the center of your heart or the solar plexus, whatever you're actually called to, and allowing your mind to just percolate and go off on its own without having a tangent. Again, sitting on your hands if you feel like your mind will not settle down. Possibly stretching your arms and your legs in your physical body, and then in your mind's eye, imagine your arms and legs of your subtle bodies. All of those subtle energetic fields out into the auric field, which is very much a part of your physical field. Just focusing on your breath as you're doing this. Even taking that pause point, being in the stillness, finding your inner peace, your joy, your desires, your heart space. You are the creator of your thoughts. Your thoughts will create the magic of this new moon intention ahead. So as you quiet your thoughts, we're going to repattern your subconscious thoughts for the future of this day. So just focusing on your breath, breathing in, and exhale, release. I want you to repeat the following affirmations in your mind or speak them out loud. Today is going to be a magical day. Today is going to be a magical day. Today will be a magical day. Taking a deep breath in to the solar plexus. And exhale, release. I look forward to all the magic today will bring. I look forward to all the magic today will bring. I look forward to all the magic today will bring. Taking a deep breath in all the way down to the solar plexus, holding for a count of 3. Exhale and release. I only attract the best possible circumstances. I only attract the best possible circumstances. I only attract the best possible circumstances for my highest good. Take a deep breath all the way down to the solar plexus. Hold for a count of 3. Exhale and release. Everything I want is happening for me now. Everything I want is happening for me now. Everything I want is happening for me now. Inhale deeply down to the solar plexus. Exhale and release. I am a magnet for manifesting. I am a magnet for manifesting. I am a magnet for manifesting. Breathe deeply down to your solar plexus. Hold for a count of 3. Exhale and release that yellow, vibrant light. It might come in as a deep yellow, physical matter, or maybe you see this yellow as the subtle energy of yellow. Just kind of paying attention. I am grateful for everything I have ever received. I am grateful for everything I've received. I am grateful for everything I have received. Taking a deep breath in all the way down to the solar plexus, visualizing that light. Subtle yellow, matter, dark yellow, a yellow rose, a yellow daisy. You decide. Let your heart decide. Exhale and release. I trust my intuition and follow my purpose. I trust my intuition and follow my purpose. I trust my intuition and follow my purpose. Taking a deep breath in all the way down to the solar plexus, feeling that golden light, yellow of the sun. Exhale and release. I have infinite potential. I am infinite potential. I am infinite potential. Taking a deep breath in all the way down to the solar plexus. Hold for a count of 3. Exhale and release. The universe always provides exactly what I need. The universe always provides exactly what I need. The universe always provides exactly what I need in any given moment. Taking a deep breath in, hold for a count of 3 to the solar plexus, and exhale, release. I am grateful for my magnificent life. I am grateful for my magnificent life. I am grateful for my magnificent life. Inhale deeply all the way down to the solar plexus, holding for a count of 3. Exhale and release. Knowing that everything is happening for me, not to me. Everything is happening for me, not to me. Everything is happening for me, not to me. Taking a deep breath in, hold for a count of 3, and exhale, release. I am going to make my intentions today the best intentions ever. I am going to make my intentions today the best intentions ever. Heartfelt, able to commit to. I am going to make my intentions today the best intentions ever. Heartfelt and able to commit to. Take a deep breath in all the way down to the solar plexus, holding for a count of 3, stirring that inner wheel. Exhale and release. Taking another deep breath in. And slowly exhaling. Feeling the gratitude in this moment that you are an energy being, a star, having a human experience. The universe makes no mistakes. A breathing body of infinite potential. Experiencing your body from the infinite potential, the ideas, the possibilities. The world is yours. You can have, be, or do anything you want. You are a vibrating, infinite potential energy. So take a few moments and reflect upon what that means to you. How does that affect your day, this moment, the choices you make to have what your heart wants? What does your intuition say? What ideas are percolating? Take a few moments and reflect and download those infinite potentials, those messages the universe is trying to communicate to us and through us. It's time to activate. It's time to listen. Now I want you to visualize your day, spiritual connection down to the solar plexus, exactly how you set your intentions and how you want them to happen. Feeling the feelings, seeing everything happening the exact way you want to experience the visualization. Breathing all the way down deeply into the solar plexus, and as you exhale and release, expected gifts, positive outcomes, receivership, opening up to receive a new feeling, a blessing from the universe, being led from your heart space. You've accessed a new opportunity, and now the doorway is open. So experience the freedom of having the infinite potential of having, doing, and being anything and everything you want, invoking the universe to magnetize your intentions as you go about your day. Be prepared to receive all those unexpected gifts, favors, and outcomes today. You have done the work, and now you're going to magnetize those intentions, and they will happen. Experience the freedom to have the potential to have, be, or do anything you want. Your life is up to you. Whatever you believe is what you will receive. Thoughts matter. If you find yourself off track in any way throughout your day, shift your frequency back to gratitude. Gratitude is the authenticity of manifesting abundance and setting the stage for our attentions. Authentic gratitude, knowing that you are a magnet for these intentions, holding space for them, being in receivership, experiencing the feeling that arrives with your ability to commit through your heart, whatever your intentions are, life affirming. If this episode inspired you in some magical way, please take a screenshot of you tuning in, listening on your device, posting it to your Instagram stories, and tagging at the Tonya D. And I will see you on the other side. And may this moon magnetize your intentions. Ashe, blessings.